What is up, YouTube? Fluttershy RLC back with another Madden 15 Ultimate Team game, and we're here with the first game with the Style Master players, Quin and Tony Romo. So we're going to see how they perform in today's game. My opponent, he's got two elites on his side, but I think that we're going to be the better team here. And of course, he's got the Browns jerseys because that's what everyone's been using this year so far. I guess because they're new, they're kind of cool, I guess. And look at this, Bo Jackson, free Bo, breaking off a nice run right there, picking up the first down on the very first play. He's going to call a little bit of hurry up right here, 1st and 10. And look at Morgan Burnett making what seems to be like an impossible interception. What a play by Morgan Burnett. So now Tony Romo comes out onto the field, and we're rolling out looking for none other than Travis Kelce with the catch. Kelce hitting the juke move, and Travis Kelce breaks a tackle, and Kelce's into the end zone. One play, one score. That's how I do it. And he decides he's gonna hop on out of here and rage quit. So now this next game, we need to win this game to make the playoffs. Now we have a lot more chances after this, but I kind of want to go undefeated. So you know what? Let's win this game. Let's make the playoffs, and let's see what we can do. Now my opponent, he's got a pretty good team of his own. Not gonna lie, he does have himself a Tony Romo, but he doesn't have the style Tony Romo. He just got the bland old generic Tony Romo. So hopefully our Tony Romo can be the better one. And this guy, he had like a lot of good running plays. Like he really ran the ball a lot. He was clocking me in the first quarter. So you can see CJ Spiller and of course Quin completely whiffs on that tackle. Yep, the guy that I literally spent an entire day trying to get just missed a wide open tackle in the open field. Yep, that's exactly what I got you for, Glover. Exactly. So now I guess I forgot to edit this out. Whatever. So now 2nd down and 9. Now that Bo Jackson, I guess maybe I should be using him more. His stats they're pretty solid stats. Definitely someone that almost anyone can use on their team. Unless you're like Cookie Boy or Mr. Golden Sports, then you probably already have 99 Marshawn Lynch by now. But whatever. So now on 3rd down and 9, that was going to be incomplete. So 4th down, he's going to take a timeout. He's already wasted 2 of his timeouts, and we're only 2 minutes into the game. 4th down and 9, he's going to find an open receiver across the middle of the field for the 1st down. And that's killer because I had him in a 4th down situation, a chance to get the ball, first here on offense, and I completely just miss, and he picks up the 1st down. But now he's faced with another 3rd down situation. So again, Romo back to throw, and he's going to overthrow it. So 4th down, he comes out in a field goal unit, but he decides he's going to use his 3rd and last timeout in the first quarter and go for it. And of course, Vincent Jackson, aggressive catch. You're just not going to stop that. You're not going to stop that, man. Face catching is, again, like I said, it's easier this year. So that's definitely not how we wanted to do. I mean, we had him in a good spot. We had him in a 4th down twice. It's that's kind of demoralizing. You get your opponent in a 4th down situation twice, and then they still score on you. Not very good. But we still got Travis Kelce now. Like I've said, out routes are the most OP thing in this game this year. So you guys are going to see me run that a lot. I mean, I apologize, but in Madden, there's just those certain plays that they're like money plays, and you kind of have to call them. We're going to try to lob it up to Kelce, and Kelce had it, but just knocked out of his hands on 1st down. Romo not having the best game right now, so 2nd down and 10. We're going to try to throw a screen, and Giovanni Bernard gets stuck on the blockers or whatever. That's going to ring with 3rd down and knocked out of Kelce's hand, man. Romo is not having a very good start. So now 4th down and 10, curl route, and somehow it's picked off by Patrick Peterson. Tony Romo's game's going from bad to worse now, and we're put in a very, very awkward situation because he has a chance to take a 14-0 lead. Luckily, we do get the ball at half, so it's not panic time yet. But my defense has got to do something. The offense hasn't been there, but the defense can be there on 3rd down and 1, of course. Again, it's hard to stop your opponents unless you completely sell out to the run in a situation like that. And I'm just not about that whole blitzing life. Maybe it costs me a few games, but I'm just not about it. So on 2nd down, that one's incomplete. So 3rd down and 10, he's going to look for a receiver, but the defensive tackle goes up and swats that pass out of the sky. So now 4th down and 10. We got to stop him right here, and that's exactly what we do as Bradley Roby swats that ball down. So now 1st down and 10, and we're under so much pressure. He's blitzing. My offensive linemen aren't that great. So now, it's a 3rd down. Romo is not having a good day at all. 3rd down and 10. Again, we're trying to look for Kelsey, and that was going to be incomplete. So 4th down. Yep, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to be an idiot and go for it. And I'm rolling out of the pocket. I'm looking for Kelsey, and these routes, you could get away with those a lot in Madden 15. Not so much in Madden 16. That's almost like a guaranteed pick right there. So now we could potentially have a 21-0 lead, depending on how things worked out. We potentially could have had a 21-0 lead, and instead it's still 7-0. And of course, Quin cannot catch that 81 catch, apparently. But anyways, so now 3rd down, just barely finds a receiver right there. So now we're going to fast forward to 2nd down and 3, and Bo Jackson gets stuffed. Or excuse me, CJ Spiller. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6, Romo. And again, those out routes, especially to tight ends, they're so OP this year. And, I mean, it's really tough to stop them. And, I guess you could call it cover 2 sink, and that could help stop them. But still, it's very hard to stop them. So here on 3rd and goal, Bo Jackson stopped down at the 1 times a tick, and he's going to call hurry up. I'm run committed. I'm blitz everyone, bring the house. I'm going to send everything and the kitchen sink at him, and we stop him at the 1. But we're at the 1. We got to get the ball out of here now. Now, it's good because we will go into half with, still just down by a touchdown. We can easily tie it, but really quick, I'm just going to take a quick shot downfield to Marcus Colston, who, catches that, but too little, too late, I guess. But so now we go into half, down by a touchdown, and I'm focused on just scoring right now. The defense has been pretty good in this game. Now, true, it's kind of helped that he hasn't been the best play caller in the world, but still, the defense has been playing good. I just got to get the offense going. We go with a nice screen there to Emmanuel Sanders, and Sanders is off to the races. Sanders juke move, and Emmanuel Sanders, what a nice play, getting us to the 30-yard line. Romo starting to heat up a little bit. We throw a nice drag route there to our backup tight end. So again, Romo kind of starting to get into a bit of a rhythm right now, and Steven Jackson. Now, 80 overall, Steven Jackson is an absolute beast. He breaks tackles like crazy. And again, pressures on me like crazy. So now 3rd down, and we're going to get sacked. So 4th down, I got to go for it. I'm just YOLOing it right now. And we find Hakeem Nicks in the end zone for the touchdown. We tie up this game. That is huge. Let me repeat that. Huge that we tied this game. So now the defense needs to come out here, and we got to get a stop. 2nd down and 3. Again, Romo back to pass, and that one's going to be dropped. It's going to bring him a 3rd down, but we know that he's not going to punt it on 4th down. I already know that he's not, and we're going to bring him a 4th down right here. I know that punting's not in this guy's vocabulary, and that he kept calling this 4 verts play with with a nice underneath route that I just could not stop. And Bo Jackson, I also can't stop. And Bo's off to the races, and Bo Jackson into the end zone for the touchdown. And that just killed our momentum. But instead of just taking an extra point, he's going to go for it, and it's going to be picked off by Bruce Irving. And now we just gotta get a touchdown to take the lead. Now, true, if we do that, all he's got to do is kick a field goal to win the game. But still, I don't know why you would do that. Like take your for sure point, because now all I got to do is score a touchdown and get the extra point, and I'm in the lead. So not very a smart idea. I mean, I guess risk versus reward, but in that situation, there's a lot more risk than reward, in my opinion. So now, faced with a 2nd down and 7, and that was going to be swatted out of Kelsey's hands. 3rd down. Romo, you need to get this 1st down for me, please. So you don't out route Travis Kelsey, picking up that 1st, getting us down onto his side of the field. So now, I want to kind of take my time here. I don't want to score too quick, but if the opportunity is there to score, I'm taking my opportunity. We're going to throw a screen pass to CJ2K. Chris Johnson hitting the spin moving Chris Johnson into the end zone, giving us the lead right back. Actually, this is the first time we've been in the lead, and a big time play. But again, I think we scored too early, and now we're put in a situation where we got to, keep him out of field goal range. and that's going to be kind of tough. 2 minutes with 2 timeouts in this game, that's a lot of time. That is a lot of time, but he's already faced with a 3rd down and medium, 3rd down and 8. Romo back to pass. He's lobbing it up, and it's almost caught, but it's incomplete. 4th down and 8, and Romo, and again, he's going to pick up the first. God dang it. Once again, we had him in a 4th down, and we just totally miss. And, of course, my player goes for the swat instead of the pick, but still 2nd down and 10, a minute to go. Finds a receiver, but it's knocked out of his hands. He touch passed it instead of bullet passed it, and it cost him right there. 3rd down and 10, deep down the field. Morgan Burnett's there to swat it down. The game is on the line here. This is the game right here. He doesn't get this. He doesn't win. Kelsey's got it, but Kelsey drops the ball. And we get out of here with the win and the playoff berth. We're going to the playoffs. But let's see if we can't get a 1st round bye. Why not? So, what a crazy game. Probably the closest. Actually, this is the closest game I've played so far in Madden this year. Absolutely nuts. And I feel like we should have. It should not have been a 1-point game. We should have kind of ran away with this game, but bad play calling, bad decision making. But still, again, the defense, and I've always thought, or at least I've said that, I'm a really good defensive player. I might not be the best offensive player, but on defense, in my opinion, I think I'm very good at defense, and my defense bails me out of a lot of games like this where my offense didn't really help me out, but because, of my skills on defense, I kind of was able to keep us in the game, and do enough to win the game for us. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Madden 16 Ultimate Team game. Now, I want to try to do something like the NFL season matchups in online games, but because of the matchmaking system, I can't really do that too easily. So if you're on the Xbox One, you have Madden 16, please hit me up because I want to get some of those key matchup games throughout the season, and I need people to do that with. Anyways, guys, I'm Fluttershy. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and have a great day.